UAE presidential advisor delivers Trump's letter to Tehran, Beijing, and Kremlin will hold talks with Iranian officials to discuss the issue. Dubai. Iran's supreme leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei on Wednesday rejected the idea of holding negotiations with the United States over a nuclear deal as a letter arrived from US President Donald Trump calling for such talks. Trump said last week he had sent a letter to Khamenei proposing nuclear talks, but also warning that there are two ways Iran can be handled: militarily, or you make a deal preventing Tehran from acquiring nuclear weapons. The letter was handed over to Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi on Wednesday by Anwar Gargash, diplomatic advisor to the President of the United Arab Emirates. Khamenei said negotiating with the Trump administration, which he said has excessive demands, will tighten the knot of sanctions and increase pressure on Iran. In 2018, Trump withdrew the United States from Tehran's 2015 nuclear deal with world powers and reimposed sanctions that have crippled Iran's economy. Tehran reacted a year later by violating the deal's nuclear curbs while leaving the door open for a nuclear pact with Tehran. Trump has reinstated the maximum pressure campaign he applied in his first term as president to isolate Iran from the global economy and drive its oil exports towards zero. Separately, the Chinese Foreign Ministry said China and Russia will hold talks with Iranian officials in Beijing on Friday to discuss the Iranian nuclear issue. Threat of military action unwise in response to Trump's letter that urged negotiations and warned of possible military action if Tehran refused the negotiations. Khamenei said that US threats were unwise. The US is threatening militarism. In my opinion, this threat is unwise, Khamenei said in a meeting with students. Iran is capable of retaliating and will definitely inflict a blow. Khamenei told a group of university students that Trump's offer for talks was a deception aimed at misleading public opinion, state media reported. When we know they won't honor it, what's the point of negotiating? Therefore, the invitation to negotiate is a deception of public opinion, Khamenei was quoted as saying by state media. We sat down and negotiated for several years. This same person threw the finished, completed and signed agreement off the table and tore it up, he added, referring to Washington's withdrawal from a landmark 2015 nuclear deal. Iran has officially ruled out direct talks as long as sanctions remain, and Khamenei said talks with the US will not lift sanctions and will make the sanctions not tighter. Regarding nuclear weapons, it is said that we will not let Iran obtain nuclear weapons. If we wanted to make nuclear weapons, America could not stop us, Khamenei said. The fact that we do not have nuclear weapons and are not seeking nuclear weapons is because we ourselves do not want them, Khamenei, who has final say in state matters, said Iran was not seeking war, but if someone takes action, our response will be decisive and certain. However, Iran's stock of uranium enriched to up to 60% purity, close to the roughly 90 PC weapons grade level, has jumped, the International Atomic Energy Agency said late last